What else falls under thou shalt not commit adultery? Like if God says who to marry in particular. Like right now, if y'all married and you cheat on her, that's adultery in God's eyes. Or you cheat on him, that's adultery in God's eyes. Also, if God says, my people shall marry my people, meaning this right here. God says interracial marriage is adultery. You ever heard of that before?
I've never heard of it.
All right, let's listen to this right here. We know about something called slavery historically. Like in the year, like I want to say 1800s, 1900s. And like right now we're in 2025. But like you say, in 1725, will it be okay for an interracial couple to be together? It wasn't at one point. They didn't like that. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. You can come up. She don't have to stay back there in the back. We're talking about the Bible, right? We're talking about God. You believe in the Bible? You believe in God? She believe in the Bible, believe in God? Okay. We're talking about our ancestors, our history, about everything the Bible can cover, right? God created everybody, right? He created men, women, all races, right? But we got to understand is what we've been taught about God have been somewhat altered. Somewhat altered. Y'all married?
Not yet.
Not yet? You got kids together? 1, 2, 3? Well, how many? You say 2.
I have 2 with him after.
Okay, y'all got 2 kids together, but you got 1. Okay, I already have 1. Okay, so how old are you? 28 and 25. So not married, but you say you plan to get married. Okay, understand this. Marriage is good. Marriage is good. What you about to get? Hang on. John 8:32. So God created everybody, like we was bringing out. Like on this sign you got, it says American blacks. Biblically, you'll be from the tribe of Judah. West Indians, meaning like Jamaicans. Biblically, they're from the tribe of Benjamin. Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Hispanics, so on and so forth. What we got to understand about life is this right here. Maybe you heard this saying. I'm going to read it out the Bible. What's your name?
Amber.
Amber, read this.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. Verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
You ever heard that saying before? The truth gonna make us free. What's the truth about life? Huh?
I guess it's rigged. I don't know.
It's rigged?
Yeah.
You gotta live it.
You gotta live it? What is our whole purpose on this earth? What is our purpose for living? What is our whole purpose for being here?
I understand the book of God.
Huh?
You understand the book of God?
To walk in his path.
Walk in his path. So God got a direction he want all of us to walk in. I can roll with that. I like that. Good answer. You got Ecclesiastes? Well, read that. Listen to this. I'm going to back it up with a scriptural evidence, what y'all just said. I like what you said. Because we all live, we all go to work, we got kids, we got family, and we're trying to figure out our purpose for living. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
The conclusion of the whole matter about life.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Keep his what?
Commandments.
What you think about that? The whole duty of man. Let's keep reading.
For this is
the
whole duty of man.
That's the whole duty. That's our whole purpose for living. Y'all, you said y'all plan to get married. Is that one of God's commandments?
Before you have kids.
Yeah, that is one of God's commandments. What's another one of God's commandments?
Thou shalt not steal.
Don't steal. She own it. Amber own it. What else?
I really be learning from her.
Thou shalt not steal. What else? Don't kill. What else?
Don't betray yourself.
Don't betray yourself. I got it as my screensaver. Hang on. Right here. 10 Commandments. Got it as my screensaver. What you see?
Thou shalt not have others gods before me.
Right. Oh. Yep. Touch the beat.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any
Graven images. Graven images. You got, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, which is today, believe it or not. And you got another one that says, thou shalt not commit adultery.
And honor your mother and father.
Honor your mother and father. Y'all got kids. What about that one that says thou shalt not commit adultery? What that mean?
You shouldn't.
She looked at you hard on that one.
Yeah, you shouldn't cheat on your wife.
You shouldn't cheat on your wife?
You should only have bonds with one person.
You should only
one person that you picked.
one person that you pick that you have a bond with. Do you believe in that? All right, now the 10 Commandments is an umbrella for all of the commandments, right? Because God, like you say, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. So when you cheat on your wife, right, that's adultery in God's eyes. But let's think about something else. Is homosexuality in the 10 Commandments? No. Okay, that's not in the 10, but we know it's a commandment to keep.
Right.
So that falls under thou shalt not commit adultery. Because if you're married and then somebody go sleep with the same sex, that's homosexuality.
Right.
That falls under thou shalt not commit adultery. What else falls under thou shalt not commit adultery? Like if God says who to marry in particular. Like right now, if y'all married and you cheat on her, that's adultery in God's eyes. Or you cheat on him, that's adultery in God's eyes. Also, if God says, my people shall marry my people, meaning this right here. God says interracial marriage is adultery. You ever heard of that before?
I've never heard of it.
All right, let's listen to this right here. We know about something called slavery historically. Like in the year, like I want to say 1800s, 1900s. And like right now we're in 2025. But like you say, in 1725, will it be okay for an interracial couple to be together? It wasn't at one point. They didn't like that. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Start at verse 1. We're going to start at 1. Look at it.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1.
Start at verse 2.
Verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
So God said, when my people get into the land, don't make any covenant with the other people of the land. Y'all be holy and stay separate unto me. Read. Look at verse 3.
Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
You see that? Read.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
So now in 2025, we see a lot of interracial marriages. Because we think God created everybody, we all can marry who we want to. Say if it was 1775 or 1825, years before now, interracial marriage was against the law. Like, white men didn't want their daughters being with black men. That would be a crime at one point. Believe it or not, we just read that out of the Bible. God didn't want different races to mix. Let's keep reading. Because in God's eyes, when you interracial marry, that's called adultery. Like homosexuality falls under adultery. If you cheated on him, that's adultery. God don't like that. Also, what falls under adultery, believe it or not, is interracial marriage. Now, it may be hard to accept, and it's like, dang, that's talking hateful. That's not the right way to do. That's not biblically. That's what God said. Now, when you look at it some more, read on down.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
So God has a chosen, and he said, my chosen must stay together. Anybody outside my chosen, they're going to turn your kids and turn you from following me. Read.
That they may serve other gods.
They may do what?
Serve other gods.
Because the first commandment is have no other gods before me. And when we interracial or intermingle, we often choose which God we're going to serve. Because you got Chinese, right? You got, they serve, what, Buddhism? You got Japanese, they follow on the same thing. You got East Indians, they follow under Hinduism. They have their God, like got 8 arms, called Krishna. So each race have a different God they serve. Like if you was to go and marry a Chinese person, they're going to be into Buddhism. That's what they serve and worship. That's what God just said. If you do that, it's going to happen. Read it again.
For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
And God will be mad at that. So now we got to ask ourselves, who is our God and what does our God look like?
I don't know what it looks like, but
Would
he's
it be,
our God. He's our Savior.
Israel or Egypt?
Hmm?
It would be Israel, wouldn't it?
Yes. Would you say God is the God of Israel?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be Israel.
Who are the children of Israel?
Joseph,
Moses, Joseph, they are the children of Israel. Yeah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah, that's a prophet. All those are the children of Israel. Yes, exactly. That is correct. Now, look at Deuteronomy 27 verse 1. We're going to see who the children of Israel are. And his chosen, should they be with any other race. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel,
Of who?
the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
So did God give us religion? Did he say be Baptist right there? Did he say be Catholic? He said keep the commandments. Children of Israel should keep the commandments. Now for breaking the commandments, like I got children together. They don't, how old are they? The oldest. When they don't listen, they get punishment or a whooping, right? Same thing us with God. When we don't obey God, he punishes us. He can't reward us for disobeying him, right? How does God punish us? Deuteronomy 28, verse 15 now. So you understand that? He told them, keep the commandments. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken
So if we disobey and don't listen to God,
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Read.
that all these curses,
what?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, how did we black people get from Africa to America? Historically, even if you are atheist and don't believe the Bible, history tells us we came from Africa to America, even South America, on a plane,
And boats.
on boats. Deuteronomy 28:68. Read that really fast for me, and y'all look at this picture. Read that.
We out here in the mean streets of Jackson. We got the word going strong. We got people listening, people trying to repent. We need your assistance. YouTube put a strike on our main page. So go to our second page, IUIC Mississippi Burning 2. Subscribe right now.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Look at the picture. You see the picture? We didn't make this up. Historically, this happened. They even make movies about it. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there
When you get off the ship.
ye shall be sold.
What?
Sold.
What?
Sold unto your enemies.
Read.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Read.
And no man shall buy you.
So historically, it says we're gonna be sold. It says right here, $1,200 to $1,250 for Negroes to be sold. We read that out of the Bible. History tells us, the Bible tells us this will happen for the children of Israel if they disobeyed. Did we go through this as a people? So we disobeyed. So proving who are the children of Israel today? Who? Us who? What race? African American, but we are really, no. We are the children of Israel. We was called African American when they pulled us off of the slave ship.
Right.
They didn't really tell us who we really are. And it's not about just a black thing, it's about Hispanics and Native Indians, those who are scattered abroad. If your ancestors go back to slave ships or slavery, you are a child of Israel. That's who we really are. But guess what? We live in 2025 thinking today we just black, we just, Caucasian, we just whoever, we just East Indian, what the world showed us. But biblically, we have a history that lines up that really tells us who we are.
Right.
So why do we go through slavery? For breaking God's commandments. Right? You understand? One of God's commandments for the children of Israel is to keep his laws.
Yeah, keep his commandments.
One of the commandments is, as the children of Israel, we shouldn't intermingle. Now I know this may be a hard pill to swallow, so we're going to go back through it and read it again. Now you got that one, I think it's in Nehemiah.
October.
No, the one in Nehemiah when they say that they spoke in half the Jews' language. Nehemiah 13:21. Look at this in the Bible. Because at one point, throughout all of history, we always intermingled. But God said if we did that, it would be a consequence. Read that.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 23. In those days also saw I Jews
Jews, the children of Israel, read.
that had married wives of Ashdod.
So I'm asking you a question. My young sister that just walked up. How old are you?
16.
16. So you been here before? Okay, you haven't? Listen to this right here. Talking about relationships, right? Read.
Verse 23.
Start it to the top again.
In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon,
So Jews, the children of Israel, married outside of their race. Ammon is the Japanese. Read.
and of Moab.
Chinese. So there was black men who was married Chinese women, Japanese women.
And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language.
So when those children was raised up, you following along? They followed after what their mothers taught them, the Chinese mother. Like you got a rapper called Jeezy. He was married to who? You know this. Who was Jeezy married to? Jenny Ma, right? Chinese girl. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Okay, you got other situations to where it's like, okay, famous actors and rappers, they marry outside of their race. And the Bible is saying, in this historical context, they was going after what their mother taught them and not what their father taught them. Like earlier, you will learn after other gods. Let me ask you a question. You say you're 16. Do you want to grow up to be a wife one day or a baby mama?
Oh, why?
But we as the black community, we're known for having baby mama, baby daddy stuff, right? Is that known in the Chinese community? No. What kind of man do you want to be with? A black man, white man, Chinese man, East Indian man? What kind of man you want to be with?
A black man.
A black man? Because that's just why you say that.
I don't know. That's just what I like.
That's just your preference, what you like. Believe it or not, that's what God say. We're reading in the Bible. I'm asking you a question. No, Amber, I'm asking you. Who was your baby's father before you got with him? What race was he?
Black.
A black guy? So you always like black men. Are you? Did you ever think about you wanting to be with any other race? It could be white, Chinese, Japanese, whatever. Or did you always say, hey, I want to be with a white woman?
yeah.
What?
I thought about different races.
What was the main race outside of the black woman?
White.
White? Okay. Understand this. We're going to go back to Deuteronomy and we're going to read this again. No, we're going to go back to Deuteronomy 7:3. Listen to this right here in the Bible. God created everybody, but did he want everybody to be together is the whole point. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son,
Read.
nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Now let's get the one in Tobit, where he say chiefly take a, you know what I want? Right. Now, you understand what we just read? Do you understand what we just read? After hearing that, I'm going to show you one more thing in the Bible that's going to confirm it. I'm talking slow so y'all can get it, because this is really different, I know. It's like a different teaching, like, well, I never heard this before. Look at this, young. What's your name? Kyla. Listen to this, Kyla.
The book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son,
So this guy Tobit is talking to his son. Read.
and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
Take a wife of who?
Of the
Look at this, Kyla. Because you said you want to be with a black man one day, Lord. Will you get married? You want to be with a black man. Read. So he said to his son, take a wife of what?
of the seed of thy fathers.
So meaning whatever your father is, get a wife from that same race. Read.
And take not a strange woman.
Read. What did it say, Kyla?
Take not a strange woman
So he told his son, don't get a strange woman
to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe.
So what that mean? What he told his son to? Get a wife of who?
Of his own race.
Of his own race. That's in the Bible. Now, what we trying to show is everything we've been taught about God in the Bible is wrong. When you think about Jesus Christ, Kyla, what color is he when you think about him? What was you told?
Right.
You said it fast too. What was you told, Amber?
I was told not to assume.
You see? You was told what now?
I was always told not to assume.
What? He had to have a color. He had to die on the cross. Kyla, who do they say this is in the world today? They say this is Jesus, right? Okay, let's put that sign back down. Come on, young bro. Give me that sign right there. You grab it, soldier. You got some strong biceps. Now, who do they say this is? Hold it up. Who do they say this is? Who is this, Kyla? Who do you think it is? Who do you say this? Who is this then?
It would be the devil, huh?
It's the devil. Who do you say this is, Amber? You don't know? Who do you say this is, Kyla?
I don't know.
Believe it or not, when you read the Bible, this is what Jesus Christ looks like.
That's right.
A dark-skinned man with nappy, woolly hair.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Open up that flyer. Open it up, Colin. You got one too. Open it up. Open it up. Turn it over for him. Turn it over for him to the right spot. Right spot. Right here. I'm going to help you out. Yep, there you go right there. Open it up for him, soldier. Now, when you read the description, because you got to find out where you read about God at. It's in the Bible. Now, put it down. Revelation 1:14. You see it, Colin? Point it out to him. Is it at the top? We're going to read the description of Jesus Christ. Read.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So the hair on his head and his hair on his face was white, like wool. W-O-O-L. What's that texture hair?
Like cotton.
What's that texture hair? Woolly hair.
Like,
What if you gotta describe your hair texture? What is your hair texture? Amber, what is it, Amber? Like his? So he got woolly hair. Who else got woolly hair out here?
all of y'all.
You say all y'all? Okay, keep reading. So Jesus Christ had hair like wool,
As white as snow.
and his was white, like a man with gray hair.
And his eyes was a flame of fire.
So when you look at the picture, come hold this up again. When you look at the picture, this is not describing, no, this one. This is not describing him. Hold it up. He don't have woolly hair. He don't have red eyes. He have blue eyes. Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes was a flame of fire. And his feet.
So John looked down at his feet like I'm looking down at Kyla's feet. Because they wore sandals back then. You good, sis?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Spell it.
B-R-A-S-S.
What color is brass? Brown. You said it, Amber. What color is brass, sis? Read. As if that brown.
They burned in a furnace.
What color is it now?
Black.
Huh? Very dark skin.
Right.
So Jesus Christ is being described as what?
A black man.
Keep reading. Exactly.
And he had, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
Because he spoke loud. Like we got a microphone. But you know black people, we just naturally loud.
Right.
Why y'all talking so loud? Are we just talking, girl? That's how black folks be. You know I ain't lying. That's why the black man want to get a white woman. Because the white woman don't be as loud, usually. She ain't as loud. The black woman be running her mouth. Ah, that's how we be. But black folks, we just naturally loud. Ain't that right? Jesus Christ spoke loud too. Now go to that one in Daniel. Point it out to him. Where it's at on the flyer. You see where it say Daniel? Where is it in Daniel?
10.
You got it?
The book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 5.
Read.
Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with the fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl,
Meaning green. He had on a green garment. Read.
and his face as the appearance of lightning,
He had a shine, a glow on his face, talking about Jesus. This is Christ.
and his eyes as lamps of fire.
Just like we read in Revelation. Stay with me, Kyla. Stay with me. Pay attention.
And his arms
So his arms this time,
and his feet like in color.
like in what?
Color.
They say color, not in the Bible. I don't see color. What the Bible say?
Like in color.
You see it, Kyla? Read.
To polished brass.
Spell it, Kyla. What color? What's that word? B?
R-A-S-S.
What color is brass?
Brown.
So he's being described as what color again?
Brown.
Huh?
What?
Exactly.
Right.
So God, Christ, is what color?
What?
A black man.
Right.
Why we been taught lies? We trying to learn the truth. You understand that, Kyla? So you say you want to be with a black man one day. Hopefully he ain't no nigga. It's a righteous black man, because we want you to be with a righteous black man. Somebody that's going to treat you right and make you a wife, not no baby mama. You got a boyfriend? You got a boyfriend now? Good. Don't get you no nigga in these streets now. Get you a righteous man that follow after God and who know he is a Israelite. Because believe it or not, you're an Israelite, you're an Israelite.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong.